Hi guys, Crypto Mark back on the next week of the wallet tracking journey on the KRC20 Kaspa meme coins. So I've got the spreadsheet, I've just filled it in here just a second ago. So again, if you're new, these tokens here are KRC20s, which are basically meme coins within the Kaspa ecosystem. Purchased $10 to $12 worth, highlighted down the side here. Tracking through each week where we're at with them, and I'll just move along. So 24th of Feb, that's today. So you remember a couple of weeks ago we were down to $63.10, and last week we had a spike back up. Again, that was just with some positive sentiment in the markets, and then we've had a bit of a hit back down basically to where we were the week before that. Lots of things. Again, the markets are shaky when things like hacks happen, like what happened with was Bybit, wasn't it? People just get spooked and money jumps around and moves around. A lot of the Kaspa from Bybit has moved, basically been taken out of that exchange. What tends to happen when an exchange has a bump in the road like that, then essentially people just take that money off it because they don't trust it. Everyone's seen the horror stories of people having money in FTX and it crashed and your money's gone, and maybe it's a little bit of a decent reminder to have your crypto off exchanges wherever possible, and just have the crypto that you're immediately trading in and out on exchanges, but it sort of reduced amounts really, because you don't want to be getting burnt and losing a lot of your funds through no fault of your own, but due to an exchange having an issue. I think it's all sorted out and stuff now, but you know, it's just an unnecessary headache that you don't really have to put yourself in a position to have. So let's have a look at the charts themselves, see what we've got going on. So this is Kas FYI, and a lot of the tokens are down today. Bitcoin's just had a bit of a dip below 95 grand. So the knock-on effect is that these tiny market caps, in actual fact of what they are, like, you're not far down the list and it's like a $1.6 million market cap, which is nothing in the scheme of things. So yeah, as soon as there's movement with Kaspa, as soon as there's movement with Bitcoin, as soon as there's movement anywhere really, your small little players, it'll be the ones that are affected the most. And down to about 12 million market cap. It was back about 15 last week for Nacho over the week. Well, a few days ago, in actual fact. So yeah, not a lot doing. Some other ones are up. There's a 110% there. Kaspa itself is just went under 10 cents, I believe. Yeah, it's back to just under 10 cents. And again, it's just, it is what it is, and people will react accordingly how they see fit. Me personally, I'm a buy and hold person, as I've always said, and these will come back, and these are on sale for me. Not so sure that I'm going to be buying any more at this moment in time, but I might. I don't know. I'll have a look. But just kind of sitting where we're sitting. I've just booked the holiday and things, so finances are a little bit of a squeeze at the minute. Again, not financial advice. Everybody look into everything themselves, do what you guys want to do, but personally I think these are pretty cheap right now. Personally I think this is a great ecosystem and these will come good, but it's just that longevity sort of play, you buy and hold it kind of thing. There's still loads of stuff being developed on Kaspa. I came across this quite recently. I wanted to touch on it on here. I just want to double check that that's shown properly. Yeah, brilliant. Where we're going? Yes, so Kns.Kas. So basically this gives you the ability to inscribe a name or a domain effectively onto your wallet. So if you had, say your name's Mark, obviously what mine is, and if you were quick enough and you bought Mark.Kas, then that could be attached to my wallet. And then if I wanted payment of anybody in the future, rather than giving you long, massive lengthy Kaspa address, you just tell them to send it to Mark.Kas and it will come to me. So it's a really clever interface. I've looked into it. I've bought a few different domains, and I'll show you how it works. So you'd have to collect your wallet. It only works with Kasware wallet at the moment, but they're developing that to make it so it can work on different wallets. At this moment in time, you can't sell the domains, but they're working on a marketplace for that. So basically, it could be a case of, as and when Kaspa gets like adopted worldwide massively, like I believe it will, and I guess this is where we're heading with this. If it's your belief that that will happen, then it could be a good idea, again, not financial advice, to pick up some popular domains from where you live. You know, maybe like a certain chicken shop or whatever. If you can foresee the day when you can buy things with Kaspa, like a cup of coffee or whatever, and you can interact with Kaspa as a digital money in shops or online or what have you, then it could be worthwhile purchasing the domain of whatever it is, .Kas, and it can only be one. I'll show you on here just as an example. I'll just put anything in here, really, just popular thing at the minute, Donald Trump. So you can see here where it says verified at the top, that means somebody's actually bought these domains. And once they're bought once, they can't be like duplicated. There's only one of each one. So if you click on it, so there's over 17,000 of these being done now. And when this was first launched, some of the good ones have gone, like Elon Musk and Donald Trump.Kas was like the 173rd one done at the time. So that's the name. So if you send any payment to Donald Trump.Kas, it'll go to that Kaspa wallet there. Is the person who's inscribed and basically bought that domain. So the way it'll work, if Donald Trump wanted to buy this in the future, there will be a marketplace that he can buy it from, and it would take it away from this wallet to his wallet. But what he'd have to pay for it, I would imagine it'd be a little bit more than the 35 Kas that it costs to buy one now. So people have jumped on and went, we'll go for the official Donald Trump. So there's always variations of real Donald Trump. What else have we got here? Donald, it'll be his middle name. Donald Trump Jr.Kas. So yeah, there's always variations, but if you can look around you and find something and that you can get the main name to it, because I don't think these proper people want to be messing around with the real, and you know, they probably just want the name of it. So if it's Tesla, for example, they're not going to want Tesla 1 or Tesla 15 or anything other than just the straight up original Tesla.Kas. Do you know what I mean? But that'll have gone out. It's a knocking bet. Tesla. Yeah, but that one hasn't gone because it's not verified at the top here. And that hasn't gone. Tesla Motors has gone. Tesla.Kas there, it's gone there, 147. So someone's had the foresight. You see, it's probably the same person there. I don't know. I don't think it is the same wallet actually. It's probably the same in and around. The early people have just seen this, thought, look, if this takes off, I can buy all these domains and sell them for who knows how much in the future. So what I would say, you know, if you're just get your own name, potentially get your full name .Kas if you wanted to, or something to you, whatever it may be, a nickname .Kas, or your town .Kas, or your council, or you know, that kind of thing. Could be, and it's like 35 Kas to mint one, and then once you've got it, it's yours forever. And you can mint more than one, so you can put like loads and just separate them by a line, and they'll all go into the same one wallet. I've got one where I've got about 15 in one wallet, and then as and when the marketing comes open, where the marketplace where you can sell them, I might sell them in the future, and then obviously that 15 will go down 14, 13, whatever, or I'll just keep them, whatever. It's basically, it was about £3 British for each one. So bit of a stab in the dark, but I really like the idea of this, and it cuts out people having to use the full long address, so it ties it to the account. So yeah, I really like the look of it. Loads of tweets. They've done 17,000 now. Let's have a gander here. Kns.Kas, Kns.Kas. If you have shorter number of letters, it costs you more to mint them. I think once you've got like over 5, it's 35 Kas. If it's like 3, it could be like a few hundred, something like that. But all the information's on here anyway. And where you find out more about it if you want to do some reading. I'm not promoting these. I'm not like sponsored by these or anything like that. I don't do that. I haven't got any sponsorship or anything like that. But I'll just show you on here. So you go to the link. Well, actually, well, you can find it there in the docs, or where I went to before, which was the domain. At the bottom, you can just look at the docs in here. It tells you all about it. Fee, let's have a look at the fees. Right, yeah, so 1 character, quite a lot. 2, 3, 4 is 525. When you get 5 characters plus, you're 35 Kas. So I'd imagine a lot of people will be in that bracket initially. So yeah, that's pretty impressive, really. I've seen quite a few comments on it on the X page and things, and yeah, people are up for it. I think it's definitely got a chance of being something pretty good, to be honest. I have a buddy who spent the first half of 2023 buying thousands of .ai domains for the largest companies in the world. Oh crikey, Walmart. Got 7-figure offers on most of them, still holding. Wow. So yeah, you can see the potential if Kaspa is adopted in a similar sort of way, then the opportunities are pretty good. So yeah, that's just thought I'd mention that anyway. That's something to show you on here. Other than that, like I say, that there's more rumours still with Wallet 4 now, which was Wallet 5. So when you look at the Kaspa wallets, like the massive wallets are like Gate.io and, well, it was Bybit, not so much now. But a lot of the exchanges, Mexi, things like that. But there's Wallet 5, which hasn't got a name attributed to it, and it's now Wallet 4, and it's been buying millions upon millions of Kaspa. So is that a Coinbase? Is that a Binance? Or is it just somebody that's absolutely minted and is just buying loads and loads and loads? So that's a speculation, and there's excitement with that speculation. But until it's divulged, or until like Binance is announced, the spot listing that is, or Coinbase is announced, and then potentially the little ticker will come on the wallet to identify who it is. But yeah, there's just, people are speculating. Obviously, it's a hell of a lot of money for, it's a hell of a lot of money for the Joe public to be tootling around with, I would have said. So yeah, there's millions and millions in there. So exciting times. The NFTs, I've been keeping an eye on them. They're still coming along. Have a look at them if you want on here. What we've got time wise, 14 minutes. Right, we'll have a little look on here. Kaspa.com NFTs. Right, so if we go to NFTs up here, NFTs on here, even marketplace, not deployment, mint. Yeah, there's more of these seem to be cropping up every now and again. Some of them are actually like free, but it costs you like 10 Kaspa to mint it, fees and stuff, about 12 maybe in total. These are the natural ones. Obviously this is natural, which is the main, the biggest player on the NFT market. Tell you, these ones look quite good. These Kas apes, 55, mint price of 55, but I've noticed when you go into them, the resale price is a lot higher. So 175 and 300. 300 looks to be where quite a lot of them are positioned. So yeah, and again, it's just like looking and seeing how many is there in total, and then I hunt around looking for an X page, of which there isn't one. To be fair, on here, there's 87 being minted. There's only 400. So if these become really popular, there's only 400. But there's no X page, which like puts me off a little bit. Like anyone could just sit in a bedroom and mint something, deploy something like this. Free Nacho. This is basically the version of the Nachos, which is a direct copy, but they're like free. But like I said before, 10Kas or whatever, 12Kas in total to mint. But they're not the real I am. So the resale value in the future of them is potentially nil and void. But these ones here, I've noticed, have come down again. So you can pick them up for like 900 on the secondary market. So these are ones that have been minted by somebody. When they come out, they were about $250 when they first come out. And then they're being sold here for under $100. So yeah, if you wanted to get one, obviously it's up to you. There's 10,000 of them. But again, there's some other interesting ones. Some I haven't seen, to be honest. Some of these are pretty much brand new, I think. Various different prices. Like this one here, there's only 20. Yeah, it obviously requires a lot more like looking at and looking into than me just waffling on for 5 minutes about them. There's a Trump one. I've never seen that one. That must be new. I have seen someone do a video on this. Cas Bulls, 1,000 of them, 500. So you can either mint them for 500 or you can buy the ones that are already in, but that's 750. So yeah, and when you mint one, it's potluck. You just get whichever one, but you might get a rare one if there's like degree of rarity on them. It all depends really. But yeah, just have a look if you want to have a look. It may be something that does really well in the future. Equally, it might not. But they're a bit of fun. They're nice pictures. And how many people do you see on X and things like that where the avatars are one of these? You know, that little picture. So yeah, pretty good. But yeah, we shall leave it there for now. Just like I always say with it, it's just a long game. And we're just in that waiting game phase of waiting for a massive exchange, effectively, and waiting for more adoption, which will come in time. And I'm not in a hurry. I don't know about yous, but I'm not in a hurry. I'm just watching with interest as the whole ecosystem develops, and all of these things will only help. And that domain thing that we looked at, the KRC20s will help. The NFTs will help, and it's interesting, and it's good to see all the people who are obviously highly convicted in Kaspa doing all the building and development in the background for all these things. So yeah, it's really positive, really bullish. Yeah, I'll see you on the next one next week, guys. Cheers, bye.